I'm from the South, and it's not done until it's overdone. Welcome to Design Time, and happy holidays. Today's a really special design time because we thought it would be a perfect time for us to talk about traditional Christmas decor and what's the best way to put together a Christmas tree, decorate a door, dining room table. We're going to look at a lot of areas in the home so that you can apply this possibly next year, or if you've got a few more places to decorate, you might be able to squeeze in some of it this year. When it comes to an entryway, Santa sort of tells the whole story. It's one of those pieces that's an investment. It is a great piece to draw attention right away to a foyer area like this, but then we've also added in the lit lanterns that welcome people as they walk in the door. And what I've always found, a lot of people today like to have a permanent Christmas tree. That way they know exactly where it's going to go every year. They can take it down, put it back up. They know how it's going to go on. I like to decorate a tree different each year. Now with a permanent tree, one of the problems that you have is as it gets wider down towards the bottom, you can see into the tree. Therefore, you know right away when you look at it that it's permanent. And we don't want that. We want to have that illusion of a fresh tree. You can even buy some air fresheners that you can embed around or in the tree that will give it that fresh smell. But as you start to look in, that's where I start to decorate. And I take larger ornaments that are going to stay in place and I push those into the tree. So as I'm looking in and you can see some of the color that's embedded in there, you look past the ornaments that are layered on the outside into some more economical ornaments that are on the inside. Those are there for color and for texture. Also, a particular topper. On this one, we chose to do a top hat. Frosty's top hat is on top of the tree, perched and ready to find that perfect snowman outside if you happen to live in an area that has snow. When it comes to a personal bedroom, you may not have a lot of options as far as where you can bring a touch of the holiday in. Here we've selected to decorate the large mirror that's in the room because it reflects the bed, so when you walk in and you turn around and you look in the mirror, you're going to see the incredible garland that's been offset so that it doesn't look quite so traditional, but it's got very traditional aspects with the gold and the velvet ribbon. It's rich and lustrous, but it also has the pine cones, the magnolia foliage, and the berries that bring that natural trend in that we're seeing in the market today. For this particular area, because it's a main living area and it's something that's going to see a lot of traffic and have a lot of family time in it, we decided to downplay the tree and make it a little more fun. Remember, the meaning of Christmas is all about the child that's inside of all of us. So we've chosen a theme for this Christmas tree that actually brings out some of the toys and some of the other elements of Christmas that lend themselves more towards a little bit of frivolity and joyous season. We've got the train that's actually made for the ground, but we've embedded it into the Christmas tree as our main focal area. Since this tree was sitting right beside the buffet though, I thought it was a great idea to sort of extend that feeling over onto the buffet with the collections of Santas that have been put on display. This is ready for you to receive guests. You can make cocktails over here. You're right beside the kitchen, so it's very convenient, but it's a focal point for this living area. As we look in this particular area, it's kind of laid out a little different. So what we've selected to do is to decorate the two doors with a permanent botanical wreath. We've chosen to make our own card holder with an elongated extension that allows you to pin the Christmas cards on as they come in, or the select few that you choose to put on display, so that anyone that happens to come in can read them or see them and enjoy them as you go through the season. One of the last areas of the home that we're going to talk about is the mantle. And what really says Merry Christmas better than a decorated mantle? But what we've selected to do here is to bring our garland off the edge of the mantle and kind of decorate and frame out the entire area. As you can see, it's a traditional garland drawn up into the center, over to each side. It's decorated heavily with some gold and that burgundy velvet ribbon that's so rich because it is the living area. And it's one of the main areas that they're going to be viewed and enjoyed during the holiday period. We've added in some of the moving ornaments to give some motion to the whole thing so that it doesn't just sit there or hang or drape. adding in the velvet ties and the stockings that decorate the colors of the room really bring in that joyous period, and I can't wait for the stockings to be filled on Christmas morning to see all the goodies that we've received. Make sure as you start to decorate around the home, ask the people and the residents how they live and use their space. Then take that information, embed what they want to convey to everyone, make it warm, comfortable, and joyous for the holiday period. So be cautious when you start to layer in a lot of products in one area, that you do it thoughtfully. We hope that you've enjoyed our tour here, and that if it's given you some ideas that maybe you can use this year or next year, as we talked about. But more than anything else, everyone here at Floriology wants to wish you and yours a joyous and happy Merry Christmas and a wonderful 2018. Tune in again next time for Design Time, and be sure to log on to FloriologyInstitute.com for a schedule of all of our courses, our webinars, and our blogs. And Merry Christmas to everyone.